Hey guys, this is Clarissa with Broken Horse Designs based out of Nebraska. So I'm pretty excited because Adam with Desert Forge Collective has asked me to be part of his project over on YouTube. He has sent me a stone, so we need to get to work creating a design and building the piece. So welcome to the shop. Let's get started. I have decided I think it'd be best served as a pendant. Okay guys, so now let's get to designing. Gosh guys, I don't know. I'm liking this one or this one. Not really feeling that one. So this is how I design in my world. I'm just gonna start out. We're gonna start out with putting the bezel wire around the stone, and then we will get out some bead wire, and I gotta build this barbed wire look. So I guess we'll just get started because that's the only way art ever works. Alright, now that we have this soldered, you can clean up your seam a little bit if you want to, but what I like to do, make sure number one that it actually soldered, then we'll fit it to our stone. Fits all the way in, both ways. Time for sanding. Sand the back to widen it out. Now it's ready for our back plate. I'm going to use 22 because I like the weight and it's a bigger piece. All right, but before we can do the back plate, I also need to make some decisions which way we're gonna go. I do like this chunkiness. It's gonna be a lot. We will never get that bezel pushed over. Ooh, I do like that. It gives us plenty of room to still push the bezel around the stone. All right, so next step is we're gonna have to make this barbed wire first. So getting ready to make this barbed wire, I think that I'm going to go with some 18 gauge because when we twist it together and put the barbs on, it'll be pretty close, the same thickness. And I think the barbs will add to that. So all we can do is a little bit of trial and error and see how it goes. All right, got it annealed. So we'll be able to form it a little bit better. But basically, since I'm liking the look of this, we're gonna go ahead and measure it out for back plate so we can get the heart soldered, bezel soldered down so that we can work our wire. What I'm trying to do actually at the moment is decide how I want this bottom, because maybe I do want a barb there. And if that's the case, then I need to work this all the way around the other way. Put the barb there. Yep, it needs the barb there. Because it's a pendant, then we can mark about in here. Again, this is where my eyeballing probably gets me in a little bit of trouble, but then you know it's 100% handmade. Maker's mark on there for Broken Horse Designs. Ta-da! Look, almost dead center. Alright guys, so we have this soldered on. As you can see, a little bit of space there because of the barbs, but no big deal. We can deal with that. So now we're ready to complete the other side. Alright, I got most of it cleaned out there. File that I broke the end off of, so it actually kind of fits in there. Pretty decent. Perfect. Alright, it's cleaned up. Everything's soldered down. Everything still looks good on our other side. Bezel's still in place. All good things to check when you're applying that much heat at different times, because you never know what's going to happen. Things happen. So now we need to work on our outline. I'm going to try to work the edge pretty close to it just because I think it needs a pretty clean edge. Okay, time to saw it out. Alright, now that it's sanded, we shall get started on a bail. I think if we're going to show this stone off, which is the whole intention, the plain bail is perfect. I have these handy templates that make life a little bit easier from Pepe Tools. We're going to go this one. And just like with all of things, it has to have a good connection. So trying to make it, there's a little bit of a gap there. We'll be able to fill that with a solder. Alright, soldered, I cleaned it up. It held. I used hard solder so that as we bended it, it would hold really well. And I used a combination of round pliers to get it shaped. Then I have this junk 8mm copper ball that I make sure can fall through it. So now I need to do the jump ring. But that looks really great there. So to give us a little bit of guide marks. Alright, to the solder bench where we will use easy solder to apply this. Alright, it is out of the pickle. I did a quick cleanup. Everything is soldered on there. Nice and tight. They all stay together. Alright guys, so it is, move the light out of the way. Got one round of cleanup done on it, so let's get up this stone set. Now we'll go through a couple more rounds on the Fordham wheel, and the piece will be done. Such great color. Hey guys, our piece is done. Isn't it fabulous? I just love this stone. And then where we use the contrast of half barbed wire and half bead wire makes for a great statement piece. You can layer it up, layer it down, or wear it with your hoodie. So thanks for following along, guys. And thanks to Adam at Desert Forge Collective for this great opportunity. Be sure to follow me on my socials at Broken Horse Designs, and I look forward to seeing you guys down the road.